Hello, I'm here on the realm for like a normal episode. I haven't really done a normal episode on the realm, so I'm gonna do that today. So, I just bought tons of wood to make all these hoppers, and I also made a lot of other chests that you may see right here. Yeah, I'm doing the industrial district thing. It's like really based off of Mumbo's, as you can tell if you watch his videos. And I spent like a couple diamond blocks, or maybe a few, on all these chests, and now I want to get the hoppers placed in, so that I can actually start using this and hook up all the farms to this. So let's just start doing that. We're getting the last few in, and that's one side done. And I'm pretty sure I'll have the exact amount of hoppers that I need. I crafted 6 stacks because I know that on each side I had 3 stacks of chests, so I only need half the amount of hoppers, so I should be perfect on the amount of hoppers that I have right now. I will keep placing. Side 3 done, and the last side is done. So that is all the hoppers placed in, and I have no hoppers left over, which is nice. And now I want to make like a central hub area. So let's find the center. These are the center blocks. It looks like this is the very center. It's lined up with the middle of that iron farm down there. So hopefully this doesn't mess up the iron farm. It shouldn't be too bad if it does, but I need to build downwards, so I'm placing that. And let's go down a few blocks, so we have a bit of space here to put in contraptions. Down here I want to have levers to like turn on and off the different farms. Like, I want to have a big tower leading up here from the sugarcane toggle, and I'm gonna have one coming down here from the kelp farm, so that all in one area I can just change up whatever I want. I'm gonna put some scaffolding right here, so that we can climb up it and we can drop down here. So I don't really have anything to do down here yet. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is set up the sugarcane going into the sugarcane system, into the storage system, and then get the kelp farm built and get it running into the system. And then I'll have to like separate out all the iron farm drops and get those going. So let's get to work. Okay, I am back here on a testing world now. I don't really remember what the last clip was, but I realized for the iron farm, there's a lot of drops, and what I was originally gonna do is I would have like 4 tubes for like, one would be for the iron, one would be for the poppies, one would be for the string, and one would be for everything else, and then I'd like have trapdoors separating the different sections of hoppers that I want the stuff to go in. But then I realized that if I do that, then I would have to make it at least 2 hoppers for every item, which wouldn't be too bad. But the bad thing is that I wouldn't be able to get the items lined up like what this chest does, because they would just be flowing like straight into here. So I decided to use item filtering, and I haven't really built a item filter thing in a while, but I think I've just come up with a design that will work perfectly for my iron farm. So I'm gonna test this out by getting a stack of every item, and that's like most of the stuff you'll be getting from an iron farm. So let's just throw this all in and see if it works. I really hope it does. I've actually spent a while on this since I'm not very good at redstone. We should very soon see everything in the correct chests. Fingers crossed on this. Okay, let's check it now. Well, that's not a very good sign. What happened here? Did I forget to redo this filter? I forgot to redo this filter, okay. Well, that's an easy fix. I broke that because I initially had the hoppers facing this way towards me, and I realized that since all the things go into here, since this isn't the filter hopper, I need to do a line of hoppers. But let's see if everything else worked. Where is the cod? Okay, I found out what's happening here. So since these ones don't actually get filtered, I need to just remove the filters on these ones, and then everything should work fine. Won't have any leftover items just sitting in here. So that's why we were missing some cod. I'm gonna redo this filter real quick and take this stuff out of here. I'm just gonna throw everything back in here one more time. Okay, I think it's time to check it. I've got a stack and 42 iron in here. I'm just gonna check if there's any extra sitting somewhere. Nope, it all looks good. And then in here is some more iron, that's fine. We have a stack and 19 poppies, and 19 poppies in here. Stack and 19 string in there. And looks like we're missing 3 cod. Where is that at? Well, looks like it works for the most part. If I lose 3 cod every once in a while, I don't really care, and I probably didn't actually lose it. I'm not sure what happened to it. This should be good, so I'm gonna put this in on the realm so that I can get my iron farm sorting done. Okay, I just got everything built up here on the realm. I decided on going with 3 slots for iron, 3 slots for poppies, 1 slot for string, and 1 slot for everything else, because I noticed that I only have like 1 row of string down there, and I've AFK'd for quite a while. Like, I've gotten well over a row of iron blocks from AFKing, while I've only gotten like a row of string. So yeah, that's why I decided to do that. Oh, it looks like I missed some hoppers here. I'll just put those in, and then this part is fully completed. Now, I have all my filters in place. All I have to do is build up a tube from down there and bring it up here to send all the items across, and then that'll be the iron farm portion done. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I have this all in place and an iron golem just fell in, so let's see what happens. The iron golem has perished and the iron is shooting out. That's a lot of iron and poppies from that one guy. There must have been some backup. Then it all goes up this water stream. And I'm just gonna get up here really quick so that we can see the iron and poppies going in. Alright, there's the iron. And gonna catch some poppies. There they are. So that's all working. I should probably label these chests so I don't have to count like every time. But it looks like the string is working. And the kelp from when I was making everything source blocks came into the right section. So it looks like this is fully done, and I'll just give you a bit of a closer look at this. I just have some ice running by. So it just goes up this tube with soul sand at the bottom, and it runs into this chest, so it's aligned to get picked up by the hoppers. And I need to continue the water stream, so I just use a button and another water source, and yeah, I just used half of this side because honestly I don't think I'm like ever gonna fill this up. So yeah, this is very good. Here are the filters. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'll probably fully fix this the sugarcane one so that it's all bubble column and it all flows in to the right spots. Then I'll probably get on with the kelp farm. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, I've gotten the sugarcane tube extended, and let's just test it out real quick. Make sure everything is still working. The farm is working. I forgot to put a piece of glass there, but now everything is flowing in. And let's make sure it's all getting all the way up here. I don't like that I have to use 2 rockets to get up here every time. And looks like it's all working. And some had to go into the second hopper. Oh, I guess just skipped the first hopper, but that's good. Let's look at what we've got here. We have sugarcane flowing in. Yes, looks like it's all working. So now I'm going to get the kelp farm in place. Right about there. And get it flowing into this half of this side of the storage. And then that will be done. And the thing I'll do after that is probably make a toggle down in this area for the kelp and sugarcane farms, because those can cause quite a bit of lag, and your storage will probably fill up after like a night of AFKing, so you're definitely going to want to be able to turn those off. And while I'm doing that, let me show you the results from a mining session I just did. For this mining session, I used a technique that Walker came up with. And I'll probably make a video about it sometime soon, but basically you tap RT or left click, depending on if you use controller or mouse, and that makes you mine faster. And I also used night vision potions, so I didn't have to like constantly strain my eyes and look at the screen to look for any diamonds while I was strip mining. And here's a lot of the stuff I got. Got tons of stone and stuff like that. And I used a lot of night vision potions. And I got 54 diamond ore. And here's some of the other ores I got, but I just want to see how much lapis and how many diamonds I can get from 54 diamond ore and a stack and 1 lapis, unless I have more. 2 stacks and 1 lapis ore. So I'll set up a tower. There's the diamonds, and there's the lapis. Now I'm just gonna mine it all up with my fortune pick and get my elytra mended. This is the first time it's gotten this close to dying. So let's see how much lapis and how many diamonds we get from 54 diamond ore and a stack and 1 lapis ore. Oh, I actually missed placing a stack, but already that is many stacks of lapis. And let's mine it some more. Lapis drops so much with fortune. Like, you can get maybe up to like 50 something. I don't actually know, but you can get a lot of lapis just from 1 ore if you're lucky enough. That's because there are like 2 chances. There's the initial chance like without even applying fortune, where you can get like anywhere between 1 and 10 or something like that. And then there's the fortune chance, where you can get like 1 to 4 times as many lapis. So if you get both of the good chances, then you just get so much lapis. And I almost got a full inventory of lapis from that. I'm gonna need to craft that into blocks. There we go. And now the diamonds. The reason I actually did this is so that I can complete the diamond crystal that's in a room of my base. So yeah, hopefully this will be enough to complete that. And hopefully I didn't get unlucky. I think getting like the most insane luck would get me 3 stacks from this. Let's see what I get. Alright, almost 2 stacks, so I think that's around average luck with Fortune 3. It might be a bit below average, I'm not really sure, but that definitely is a lot of diamonds. But I did mine for a long time to get all this. But with that out of the way, let's send you back over to me building my industrial district. I'm back again, and I just finished building the kelp farm, but I haven't actually tested it yet. So, I'm just gonna flick this lever and see what happens. Oh, looks like it's working. I just need to patch up that hole. And will everything flow even though this is not ice? It does all seem to be flowing. No way are all of these hoppers already filled up. Wait, what's happening? I need to put chests on this layer as well, it looks like. Then I'll put signs here instead of buttons, and that should solve the problem. Okay, I have gotten another layer of chests in, and I put in these signs so that the water wouldn't keep flowing there. Now I'm just gonna flick the lever. Oh, I did not mean to do that. There we go. Let's see if this works. It is all going into the hoppers. And I am getting 4 kelp on every time the pistons push. And all the kelp is flowing down. None is getting stuck anywhere. So it looks like I have gotten the kelp farm totally done. Let's see how much we got just from that very short amount of time. It's all still flowing in, and I also got that from that first time I activated it. That is quite a bit of kelp from like less than a minute of having the farm on. Last thing I need to do is put in a toggle for the sugarcane and the kelp farms down here so that I don't have to walk up to them and like do that weird placing a block thing on the kelp farm whenever I toggle it on. So yeah, I'll do that real quick and I'll see you for that clip. I've made the kelp farm toggle. When I flick this, it will turn on. You can see the kelp flowing by. And if I flick it again, then it's gonna send a signal up there to stop the redstone clock and keep the kelp farm from working. Just realized I never checked if this is over a chunk border, but I hope it's not because I know that that can break some redstone stuff. But now I'm gonna get that toggle for the sugarcane farm done. Okay, I'm here with Walker and we have built the sugarcane toggle. We just flick this lever and then it retracts all of these. And that removes power from over here, which makes it so the clock turns on, so that the farm starts working. And then we have Walker up there to toggle it off. And there we go, the farm is off. So we have the toggles in, we have all the sorting and stuff in, we have the sections in. So that's all for the stuff that I'm building in this episode. In the next time I work on this, I will be building a creeper farm. So anyone out there with a rocket shop might want to look out for me. That's it for this episode on the realm. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.